What's up, everyone, and welcome back. So, as you can tell, I got a new hat. Yes, it does fit, but I got a little bun back here, so it's fitting wild. But look at this hat I got. I absolutely love it. It says, "Life is a beach." Well, here we go already with the tripod. But anyways, I love this hat. It's got a little bow on the back, but I got it for like fishing, or like my granny can wear it to try and keep the sun if she don't want to wear sunglasses. But I love it. It does fit. It's got I got like one of these clamps in back here and some bobbies. So, oh my goodness, it's fitting kind of weird. But anyways, it does fit. It goes on, but it's like I said, my hair. So, all right, we got tons to do. No, you cannot wear the hat. I love you too. We'll say hi in a little bit. So, man, oh man, has it been going down? Have we got a lot to talk about? Let's not waste any time, and let's go ahead and do a little recap. I had to make some notes because there is so much popping off. Yes, they love you. Let's say hello and get this out the way. Hi, Stinky. Hello. Sugar Bear, you're on my foot, little dog. Say hi, Simon. Say hello, buddy. Hi, Sleepy Boy. Okay, Simon, you said hello. And then let's let Miss Possum up here right quick. Come on, Lou. Hold on, Shug. You got to give yourself some room, buddy. Well, all right. They want to play with their possum. So, let's go ahead and get started. We have got a lot to do. Now, here she comes. Hold on. Come here, Lou. Come on, Lou. Good job. No, Lulu. Lulu. Say hello, Lou. Say hello, Sugar Bear. Say hi, Sugar Bear. Oh, I love you too. All right, big girl, get down. You feel better? Okay, you feel better. Back to your possum. Move you guys up here. So let's go ahead and get into our drink of the day, snack of the day, and man, oh man, has it been going down everywhere. I'm going to crack this window right quick, guys. It is super freaking hot. I apologize. I haven't been in here. I just put our snack of the day and drink. Hopefully, it's been storming, so hopefully, oh my goodness, hopefully we can keep the storm out, and hopefully we don't get any outside interaction. But man, it has been a lot. Okay. So, whoa, there is a lot shaking. Foodie Beauty has been on one. Sugar Bear, I love you too. Go play with your possum. Go play, Lou. There has been a lot. Amy's got a video up 2 days ago called Stroke and Deleting Comments. First and foremost, she talks about how she can't pronounce things. Not buying it. I'm sorry. The woman couldn't even pronounce the word kindergarten. She was saying kindergarten. You have children. Okay, stroke or no stroke. My mom had a brain aneurysm a while back. You can start repronouncing, reading books, doing basic English. This is a woman that says she wasn't kicked out till she was 23, yada, 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 and basically kind of given her foster mom, like, first and foremost, this is the thing with the foster system. What kind of family... This woman knows no skills at 23. It's like, I feel like some of these foster homes, don't get me wrong here. I've seen amazing foster homes. A guy that my mom used to date when I was younger, the guy's mother was a foster. She was an elderly woman, and she was an amazing foster care woman. But then you have some of these foster homes, I think, that are just out for the check, out for the food stamps, out for the, what, they can reap the benefits of the kids. What kind of woman doesn't teach Amy basic skills? And then here Amy has kids, doesn't understand, basic English. I'm sorry, but if I was a mother, I would at least want to pronounce the word kindergarten right, especially when she has toddlers that are going to be upcoming in kindergarten, and she can't even pronounce the word kindergarten. She says it kindergarten. So I'm not buying it. She sits at that damn table all the time in that office chair. Read a freaking book. Get out your tablet and learn basic skills. Practice it with your kids. Practice it with them. Get the little girl, I forget her name, give that a jump start on preschool or kindergarten. That is things she could practice with them. Yeah, making clay and slime and all that stuff is exciting, but these are things that they can take onto the world. So when they are 18, teach them basic measurements of, half cup. I know some of that's a little, but her older children, hey, this is a half cup. This is a teaspoon. Things that they might not teach. We had home ec and stuff back when I was in school. So I'm not buying this whole, this is the reason I can't pronounce things. You set and do nails and shit, which, I mean, that's a great hobby. Don't get me wrong. The resin and stuff is a great hobby, but when you have a child going into kindergarten and you call it kindergarten, come on now. That's sheer laziness is all that is. So, Foodie Beauty did a on-the-road trip, summer 2020 road trip. You guys, I watched it, and it was boring as all get up. She gets out. She looks bigger than ever. She says she's on the road to recovery, but yet 3 days ago, she posted the last unhealthy mukbang, the Little Caesars pizza mukbang. Then she did 3 days too. Mac and cheese burgers, some onion rings, wrecking bowls. They were bacon wrapped tater tots, which we've seen before, with bacon aioli. Foodie Beauty, the word aioli is just fancy for mayonnaise. A couple people was like, what's aioli? Aioli is just a fancy word for mayonnaise. It's a mayonnaise-based sauce. Anyways, so it was all a bunch of brown foods, a big old burger, which, it wasn't that good, she says. Well, she sat and murked it. Anyways, it was onion rings and wrecking balls. There again, couldn't even decide for the choice of let's just get the onion rings or let's get the wrecking balls. So we're back at that point in the cycle. She had a real sweet talking voice on throughout the thing, the food road trip, the summer road trip. My theory is with the summer road trip, she was driving to somewhere she wanted to pick something up to eat. Maybe, I don't know if she'll show that in a future video, make it like it was a different day, or maybe she known that she's gotten so much backlash by doing the last unhealthy mukbang that she went somewhere to eat but didn't want to show it because she knew that she had already got herself in a pickle saying that was the last unhealthy mukbang. So I do think with the drive, like I said, we're not going to watch it. I'm sure there's plenty of other people that are covered, but genuinely it was so boring. She literally got out, walked to the side of the road, looked, and then drove around, was sitting in a gazebo. It just totally was boring along with the other ones. We're not going to be covering them. Everybody else has covered the pizza. Sorry, I'm trying to sit Indian style. Now, look at this little dress I got on. It is so freaking cute. It's like a knee-length dress, and then it ties. But yeah, it comes to the knee like a pencil dress, but I absolutely love it. It's super cozy and cotton. So, anyways, you got Cherry Berry weight loss, looking crazy in her thumbnail, talking about foodie cycle. Girl, do I need to say any more? You look just like her. Your face is shaped identical. I don't get how Cherry Berry is still getting almost 6,000 views when, come on now. And to each of you, I know some of you like her, and we can each have our own opinion. I've said that many, many times before. You guys watch whoever you want to watch. That's fine with me, of course. So, but I just think it's weird how she looks the same identical in the thumbnail and she's talking about foodie cycle. Well, pumpkin pie, where's your weighing? So, yeah, then we've got Amy, like I said, talking about she's got a sore throat. I caught in a couple videos ago, she had a big old Sonic cup of ice water that she said it was ice water that she took the kids to go get corn dogs. Now she's talking about having a sore throat. If you notice, and I think it's the Nell video maybe, if I'm not mistaken, she gives the little girl a sip of the water. Real smart if you've got a sore throat. She said she had it for a couple days. Real smart. Why did the little girl, if you took them through the drive-thru, why not get them a kid's cup of ice water? Or you could have got them a kid's cup and refilled it at home. So, I don't believe, we know one of Amy's favorite spots is Sonic. I don't think she took the kids there just for corn dogs. If she did, Amy doesn't work. I don't see why she couldn't make them a somewhat healthy lunch or make homemade corn dogs with them. If you were craving corn dogs, for God's sakes, make corn dogs with them or make some kind of healthy lunch at home. But we all know that one of Amy's favorite spots is Sonic. Sorry, I wrote down a bunch of stuff. I do have another thing coming up. It might also make some people angry, but I don't care. Like I said, we are not going to sugarcoat things on here. We are not going to pick through channels. Everybody's fair game as far as I'm concerned. It's not fair that one people can be judged, but others can't. You know, I don't roll like that. Let's get into our drink of the day, snack of the day, and we will rock and roll. Again, this is one of the Sprecher drinks. We've covered these before. This is the Wisconsin Maple Root Beer, craft soda made with pure Wisconsin maple syrup. Got this at good old Menards. I needed some pool filters. I'm having a heck of a time finding, I should have brought my bottle opener, but I can't find pool filters for the size, so I'm just gonna, I found some small ones. Hopefully they'll work, but it has been thundering and lightning, so I didn't want to run my filter tonight with it lightning, so I still don't know if these filters are gonna work. I've got a mean patio situation come up. I should have filmed it, but I'm going to show you guys. I made my own little patio, and I did it not how I wanted to, but I found a really cool, easy, cheap idea, and it's very, cheap. Hear the sirens in the background. So, we're going to get outside. It's supposed to rain for the next 13 days, so hopefully that is just, hopefully that is just not going to be the truth, but I never know. So that's kind of still why we haven't been outside. And yeah, let's get into the good old maple root beer here. Let's go ahead. I brought a cup. I like to show the color, and just sometimes I like to see the color. And yeah, it says Wisconsin Maple Syrup Producers Association. Natural Pure Gold Wisconsin Maple Syrup. And I've always mentioned tipping your cup, pouring to the side, it helps get less fizz. Good old bartender secret. And you just kind of want to bring your cup up, and boom. So it's just like any other root beer. And I'm going to jump up here in a minute when we try these, and it's kind of hot, and put some of this back in my mini fridge. Smells just like regular root beer. It's really good. It's not super sweet. It definitely gives you that root beer taste. Let me take another. Wow. This is almost not less sweet as their regular root beer. I really like this. I was hoping that it wasn't going to be super duper sweet. This is really good. Yeah. Not super overpowering sweet. I do have a couple ice water over here to go with our drink, or our snack of the day, because it is a sweet treat. You know, I prefer water, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this. I've been holding on to this for them, and yeah, I like this. This is a go. So if you ever see this and you like root beer, it's just amazing. So, our snack of the day is the Marketplace. These are from Walmart. Now, you guys know that I mentioned I really am not a fan of Walmart, especially with the times going on, but my grandma, there's only certain things that she likes, and only she will get them at Walmart. So she drugged me to Walmart, so that's how I ended up with these. This is the cookies and cream mousse. Now, these do need to be refrigerated, so I'm going to take a bite of these and probably have to step away to put in, step away to put in my mini fridge. These are the Marketplace, their brand. And this is the Turtle French Style Cheesecake Mousse. Okay, let's pop these open. Okay, this one has little chocolate chips and pecan pieces. So it looks like we've got some caramel here. Our cheesecake mousse, and then like a cookie bottom. And then this one is the cookies and cream, like I said. And we have, man, this one's hard to get open. We've got a little Oreo cookie on top here. Got some cookie crumbs, our mousse, and then a cookie bottom. Let's do the turtle first. That way the cookies don't taste over or take over. Okay, let's get a little bit of everything. So it's got like a really mousse center I could feel when I stuck the spoon down. This is good. It's a very light, airy cheesecake flavor here in the middle. So yeah. So this down here is like a cookie bottom. That's a cheesecake. Very, very light, like moussey, like it said. And then you got caramel, pecans, and little chips. That's very good. It's definitely something that you could eat a couple bites now, eat a couple later, and, you know, snack on this through the night, day, whatever. But these are really good. Excuse me. These are really good for Walmart brand. I'm impressed with this so far. This tastes like something you would get. I mentioned before I used to be a sous chef. I've been to a lot of fancy restaurants. I consider myself a real foodie. That tastes like something you would pick up, you know, in Vegas or at a fancy 5-star restaurant. Okay, same consistency here. Very light, very airy. Got your cookies on top. Okay. I make a thing for the 4th of July. And actually maybe, excuse me, I'll show it this year. I make a thing called Oreo Fluff. And this tastes identical to it. I might show some things that I'm going to make for the 4th of July this year. And this tastes identical. So, you've got like a whipped cream base here with the cookie taste. You got your cookies on top. And then, like I said, a cookie crust. This tastes identical. And I'll show you guys a way to make something like this if you're interested. And I'm still going to make egg rolls. I promise. We're going to do egg roll and a bowl. Okay. Let me put this in my mini fridge because it's very hot. And let me put these away right quick and we are ready to go. Okay, sorry, it's just so warm I don't want to leave those out throughout the vid. Okay. Sorry, I have stuff all over my mouth here. This root beer is really, really good, seriously. And I got another drink shaker. Ooh, excuse me, sorry, that was rough. Is that not so my aesthetic? I looked at this and looked at it, and I had a silver one. You know, like the bartending ones. And every time I put ice in it, the top from the air of the suction. So when I made our drink of the day one day, I shook it everywhere, spilled it. So I like that this is plastic here. And then it has a suction lid with the metal. This is metal. And then it's got, the top of mine always got stuck. So hopefully this will work. And then, like I said, it's more like a plastic tumbler to where the lid doesn't get stuck on. This was $9.99 and it was on sale for $7.99. And the 4th of July is coming up. Plus, I want to show you guys some different recipes. So, the brand is Cantina by Boston Warehouse. It's double dual insulation, BPA, hand wash only. Do not microwave or freeze. Do not use bleach or cleansers or submerge. So yeah, it's like, that is so my aesthetic, and is that not looks like your girl? I kept looking at it, and I'm like, go on sale, go on sale. And I know that the 4th is coming, so, I know that the 4th is coming, so I have a friend flying in from California, if all works out. Hopefully you guys will meet her. She's cool as hell. I've hung out with her for years, years and years. She's been with me through thick, thin, and all around. So, let's get to it. Let's get her done. And let me turn this light off here in my room, because we have got to giddy up. I've been talking my little tail off. Okay, what we are getting into is taking control of my life, weigh-in Wednesday, LifeByJen, Jennifer Gwen. This is going to be interesting, and whoa, this could be a lot. Let's go ahead and get into it. I should have did the drink of the day and snack of the day, but man, it's getting long already. Let's go ahead and waste no more time. Now, okay, let me just say this. Her volume is super low as always, so hopefully I can hold this as close as I can without catching a glare, and the volume on this is horrific. So hopefully, let me make sure we're all the way turned up. This is Gene packing his stuff, which I think that this was kind of foul to show this. Okay, let's do it. I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're the wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, 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 now, trip, trip, trip. Oh, flick the switch, kill the. So he doesn't look very happy to be filmed, it almost looks like. I really think that this was foul and this was wrong to film this. I really totally think that if you love somebody, that this just wasn't a moment that needed to be filmed. I really think this was taken invasion of his privacy. In the video, she asked if she could, you know, show it, but I really think that this was a moment that should not have been filmed. I think it was wrong, and it just shows how insensitive it is. She wants to add anything she can for views and drama, and I really think this should have been left out. If you love this person, it almost looks like here, if you notice, he points or something. It almost looks like he doesn't want to be filmed, and it almost looks like she might be sneaking to film him. The way, look, see the way the camera's held? Sorry, we're catching a mean glare on here. I'm going to put it, like I said, it's going to be real close, but you can barely hear this. So there's nothing. Her volume is horrific. I don't know. We'll get into it, but yeah, her volume is rough.
This is my channel. So today's video was definitely not planned. It is 3:30 in the afternoon, and my life is in shambles right now. As I've said in a lot of other videos, this is actually going to be, I've not eaten yet today, and I am starving, and I'm going to eat this with you. It looks disgusting.
First and foremost, why does she have that stupid wooden spoon? She's got that big-ass wooden spoon that she borrowed off of Amy. Get the heck out of Dodge. Second off, why are you eating? If you're trying to lose weight, why not get the most small bites and make the most out of it? Use a regular damn spoon here. Why are you eating with the stirring spoon? This is why I can't take any of them seriously. Second off, you could not wait to get on here and talk shit. And, sorry, I seen our star blank. You could not wait to get on here and talk shit. You couldn't wait 10 minutes to eat and then get on here. But yet you talk about everybody else eating on camera, but here you are. This is why Jennifer Gwen Ann is just messy as shit.
I don't know how good it's going to be. It's a packet of oatmeal with about a teaspoon of peanut butter stirred into it and a little bit of sugar-free pancake syrup just from some sweetener. And then I also have...
Is the peanut butter not sweet enough? Like, do we need the pancake syrup too? Like... See what I mean? Like, little things that they could cut corners. Peanut butter has a sweetness. Like, if you've ever I've put peanut butter in my oats. You don't need the maple syrup. Maple syrup.
Bottle of water.
Oh, gotta show the water, of course.
Everything is in shams. And
Everything is in
I don't
shams.
know what's going on, and I don't know what this video is going to entail, but I'm just going to talk because I need to talk.
That spoon just makes me want to just,
I'm also going to eat because I need to eat because I'm starving.
Well, you could eat before this.
First, let me say that this video isn't about blaming anyone. This video is about me taking control of my life and doing what I need to do to establish some kind of a healthy life for myself.
Okay, let's start out with, we've been doing this for 9 years. Your mother died bringing you food up the steps. If that don't make you take control and get your ass on the ball, I don't know what will, not to be mean. Second off, we've been down this road a million times. Here we go again. Here we go. Now, I am also going to give, excuse me, that root beer. I'm a recovering addict if you're new. Also, welcome to people that are new. I've seen we've gained a couple new subscribers, so welcome if you are new. I meant to say that in the beginning. I'm a recovering addict. I know all my old people are like, Kaya, shut the hell up. We know that. You say it all the time. But I'm a recovering drug addict. I'm not an alcoholic. But I'm going to throw my perspective in on this as an addict and in a minute talk about. But once, let's get to that point. But if you're new, welcome.
I'm not placing blame. I'm just simply going to explain to you guys and I don't know, video it. It's always a big thing with me. I always struggle with what to share, what is too much, what is enough, and my personal information, put it out there. There's going to be people that judge me no matter what I say or what I do, and that's fine. As long as I'm okay with sharing what I'm sharing, then that is all that matters. Other than that, I really don't care about other people's negativity. And I do understand...
We're sitting in the wheelchair, of course.
People have
okay. I think, honestly, that you could tell in the first video that she ever filmed with Gene that Gene wasn't all about this. I think a lot of this, he wasn't ready for all this, what comes with YouTube, what comes with social media. I'm a tiny pea of a channel. The stature that she has of the size of channel, a lot of her people she's had for years and years and years, they got her back no matter what. I don't think he was ready and knew what he was coming into. I truly don't. And I think she pushed him into that, and I think it kind of ruined things too. I also think me, as a recovering addict, that if I lived with her, I would probably relapse too. Now, let me turn on the light. We're going to totally get back in the video, but I want to say this right quick. Jennifer Gwen Ann is 43 or 46. I'm not for sure, but she's in her 40s. She lives in an assisted living. I know most of you guys know that, but some people are still new to Jen and, you know, this saga drama that we're into. She is in assisted living. She's in a wheelchair. I know I say that all the time. And then I also noticed in this video, I kind of skimmed through it earlier. You know those hand things with the wheels and the seat? My 82-year-old grandma, I bought her one of those, and she refuses to use it. I try to take it to the store. I try to take it to dog shows. I try to take it anywhere. She won't even use it. So not only that has she got this wheelchair, but she's got this walker with wheels and a seat. Jennifer Gwen Ann lives, I'm not even going to say like an 82-year-old grandma because A, my grandma still drives. I try to do her yard work. She won't let me. Her house is immaculate. When I mean immaculate, I mean immaculate. It is like museum clean. So I'm not even going to say, sorry, there was a dog here. I'm not even going to say that she lives like an old person because my grandma blows her to the dust and she's 82. So I'm going to say that I would probably relapse living with Jennifer Gwen Ann, and here is why. She doesn't go anywhere. She doesn't use her own two legs. They're in this tiny apartment. They don't do anything. Her fun is card games and crocheting, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But when you're weight loss channel or you're trying to lose weight or on a journey, as they say, our little genre here, this man, you can tell in his videos he likes to be outside. He's walked around. He showed like the creeks. He showed nature. There's nothing for him to do all day. So what do you think he's going to think about? What do you think? And then she gave him this opportunity with YouTube. I don't think he would have made a channel on his own free will. I think she pushed him to make the channel. She hooked him up with having people send money for drawings. That gave him extra money to fiddle with. She set him up almost in a way. He should have been out working, out doing something, staying busy. And that's why I say that I personally would relapse living with her because there's nothing. There's no yard that's theirs to plant flowers. Yes, there's like a community yard, I'm sure. But they don't have a yard to mow. They don't have flowers. You know, they don't have weeds to cut, trim bushes, whatever the case may be. There's nothing for him to do. You don't go outside. You don't take a walk. You don't even go to the grocery store with him. You have things ready or he goes and gets it. She was not trying, you guys. She wasn't. I mean, not being mean, but did we not see this coming? You can't put an active person with a non-active, and I'm not saying any active in any shape, way, or form. This girl is active 0%. She does not use the walker because she has to. She does not use the electric wheelchair. We're going to get back in the video because she has to. She uses it because she's afraid she'll fall or whatever. Dude, you've been in this wheelchair so long, you're going to ruin your legs. And if you ever do decide to walk, do you think your man wants you riding around in a wheelchair when you don't have to? And I'm not saying anything's wrong with the wheelchair. I volunteer at the VFW. We did a fundraiser and got one of my friends. He needed a leg. I'll just say that. I don't want to get into his story and what happened. But we did a $5,000 freaking and went way above and beyond and got this man a new leg. And he even gave me a hug that day. He's like, Kaya, thank you so much. I love you, buddy. This is where my qualm, and you guys know this that have been with me forever, she does not have to be in that chair. There are people out here that would give the world to walk. Wake up. She doesn't understand that. That's why I don't like her.
The two addicts should not live together. This is going to be about, part of it, about my relationship. So from day one, people have told me two addicts shouldn't live together. And it wasn't that I was ignoring it, but it wasn't that I didn't know this. It wasn't that I didn't know this before I asked Gene to come here to live with me. I knew that it probably was not a good idea, but I had hoped that for some reason, I look like crap too. I was hoping that for some stretch of the imagination that perhaps it would be different, maybe that we could work on it together. And I'm still not ruling that out for the future. I'm always holding on to that hope for the future. But as it stands right now, I have to take control of my own life. He has to do what he needs to do to get better, and I need to do what I need to do to get better.
From what I gathered of this is, it's him. Do you not realize, and I'm saying not you guys, her, if you come across this, Jen, I'm sure you never will, or you might be the one thumbs down, or the 2 or 3 that I get. You might have some sock puppets, but do you not realize, and I'm not saying this is an excuse for him to drink, do not get me wrong here. I'm not standing up for him. I'm just saying, in my perspective, how I would feel. Why should he? Of course he should. Let me reframe this. Of course he should work on himself, but do you not think it gets old him seeing her do the same shit and harping on him, but nothing's changing? You've not got out the wheelchair. You've not took walks with them. You're damn now we know that you would vlog it if you was out there walking around with them. You didn't even make little steps to try and go across the street. They literally see Kroger out the window. Walk your ass over to Kroger. Take the damn walker if need be. Get out the electric chair. You did none of that. You're harping on him, but you didn't change anything. And then I noticed the other day, the damn cat's as big as my French bulldog. Why do these people let their pets get overweight too? Her cat is the size of my French bulldog I just showed you. That's a damn dog. And it's there again. I know you don't take cats on a walk, but there again, this cat has no stimulation because mama don't have no stimulation and no exercise either.
So, it's been a very turbulent weekend, and Monday, I kicked him out not once, but 3 times, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that's not clickbait.
So we had a little smirk. I kicked him out once, but not 2, 3 times. Why did you let him keep coming back? It's like he's a puppet on a string. You know damn well that he's not from that state. So you know damn well send him on a goddamn Greyhound or put him on a plane and send him home. Don't play. That is one thing, let me turn on the light, I do not like. I moved to Atlanta. Let me just tell you a quick story. We may have to make this a 2-parter. I know some of you guys don't like the 2-parters. I know some of you guys do, but I'm sorry, we might have to break this down because I like to tell my journey as well. I moved to Atlanta. We'll get down the timelines. I believe you. I've got all sorts of stuff wrote down, and I know I keep saying that, but I really do. I'm about to bust ass, and yes, that was a Kroger. That was a Kroger thing that just popped up. They have a weekly free item on Friday sometime, and that was my Kroger thing. How convenient. Okay, time out, Krogy. Anyway, so I moved to Atlanta by myself, took a book bag, and I'll explain how I got down there, how the money, etc. I got a whole story time plan for that. Moved to Atlanta. I was like, you know what? I don't know anyone down there. I can't buy drugs, can't buy pills. I'm going to Atlanta, and I'm going to have the greatest time of my life. I've always had a thing about Atlanta. I've always loved down south. Let's do it to it. Got the book bag, and off I went and never looked back. So, once I got down to Atlanta, got established, I stayed in a weekly. It was just me. I was like, you know what? It had a living room, like a little living. It had a kitchenette. It had a bathroom. I was working at the time. I'll explain what I was doing. But anyways, I was like, this is great. The rent's all in one, the utilities, the gas, electric, boom. I can just play a flat rate. I'm not tied down to a lease. If I want to go home, I don't have any freaking lease to sign. If I want to move to a different location, if, I meet some friends, I want to move closer to them, whatever the case may be, I wasn't locked in long term. So, my buddy calls me and he's like, yo, I want to come down there. And I said, you know how I roll. I'm not going to pay for you. You know, I'll help you if you get into a pickle. Of course, I'm not going to let you starve. That's not how I am. But I'm not going to freaking pay your way. I'm not going to buy your clothes. I mean, I've always liked shit. I've always lived this lifestyle. That's just me. So I said, look, you're more than welcome to come down here and I'll never let you starve. But you cannot do drugs. And he was a recovering coke addict. And I'm not going to say his name because that's not how I get down. But anyways, he was trying to quit doing cocaine. Speed was never my thing. Yes, I've tried it, but speed was never my thing. So I said, look, we'll call him Jimmy. Look, Jimmy, you're not coming down here. You're not bringing no coke in my damn room. And once you get on your feet, you're going to get your own room. We weren't sleeping together. It was none of that. We were literally just friends. But I knew at the time, Atlanta's an expensive city. He didn't know anyone but me. He would need to get on his feet. So I said, you know, you can stay with me for a couple weeks, rack up, stack up, find you a job, you know, and we'll pull together. We can buy groceries together. We can play. It helped me to pay the room, you know, together. And that would give me a comfort of Atlanta's a very dangerous town. And where I was at was not a good area in any shape, way, or form. That I come to figure out. But it was what I could afford at the time. So I ended up meeting some people. They always had my back. It was that's another story I get rid of. Let's just say it was a place, if you didn't know people, you were a target, you would get raped, robbed. It was a very dangerous place. I'm lucky that I accumulated some good people in the complex. It was like an extended stay. Anyways, I'm lucky that I had people to watch my back, because if I didn't, they would have eaten me alive. Literally. I mean, it was no place that if you weren't known from around there, you were an outsider and you were looked upon, and there just wasn't some very nice people there that if you didn't fit in or you weren't from there, you weren't welcome there, and you better be careful. So anyways, so we moved Jimmy down there. I moved Jimmy down there, and Jimmy's doing good at first. He's helping buy food. He's helping, you know, clean the room. I've always liked a tight, needy, you know, even if I was in a hotel, I treated it like my own. They didn't clean. You were in charge of your own cleaning supplies, mopping, etc., cleaning the bathroom. It was your little like apartment. So he was doing really good. He was helping. I'm kind of reining in. I know a lot of you guys are here for Jen, but I like to tell some of my things in this way. So basically, I noticed that Jimmy started he was starting to work, but he wasn't having any money. So Jimmy got a maintenance job at the hotel, and I was like, this is freaking awesome, because, you know, I would walk to work at the time where I was working, and we didn't have a car down there yet. So I was like, this is cool. He can help do the maintenance. Our room, he could help fix little things up, and, you know, just say we needed whatever. I was like, this is awesome. Well, Jimmy was getting paid. They weren't taking it off the room. He didn't have anything new to show. He wasn't coming in with any shoes. He wasn't coming in with any clothes. He was not coming in with anything. So I was like, look, dude, what the hell is going on? Like, you don't know anyone around here, but he was starting to buddy up with people in the complex and not the right people. And I knew some of those people did drugs. So I was like, look, man, I better not catch you getting high. If you're getting high, you're out. I don't give a shit if we're 20 states away. You're 10 states away from where you come from. You gotta go, and I don't give a shit. I'm not your mama. Yes, I'm your friend, but it is not my job. I told you when you came down here that I was not taking care of you, and I had gave him weeks and weeks and weeks to get his shit together. It wasn't just like, you know, first week or two. I'm talking I gave this dude weeks to get his shit together. But then it was like the weight was falling on me. I was buying more food, you know, I was buying toiletries. I mean, when we moved in this place, you didn't get issued dishes. I bought all the dishes. I bought the laundry powder. I bought the mops. You didn't get mops, brooms, Swiffers, or nothing. When you walked in, this shit didn't even have, you got a sheet and a pillowcase, honey. It was like gel. I bought the comforters, blankets, you got the pillow was like that. It was just a ghetto-ass economy stay. It was just a cheap-ass place, and I made the room look cute, but I had to buy all that. Long story short of what I'm getting from this is I told Jimmy to beat it. You can't hold your weight down. I'm not taking care of you. You're not my dude. You're just my buddy. And now I feel like you're getting high. You gotta go. I gave Jimmy the option. Do you want me to help you get a Greyhound ticket like you came down here? Do you want a plane ticket? No. You know what happened? Jimmy fell on his ass for a couple freaking months. And the next time I see Jimmy, he's doing freaking great. He's got brand new freaking shoes on. He's got brand new clothes. He's doing freaking amazing. And I thought, why you couldn't do that with me? Moral to the story is, A, I don't think that she should have just kicked him out from a different state. I think she should have gave him the option of, do you want me to get you a Greyhound? Do you want me to get you a plane ticket? Or figure this out instead of just kicking him out on the damn street at freaking whatever time. I think that's foul. I think that's shit. And I definitely don't think he would do it to her. And she couldn't walk around to find anywhere. You don't do that to somebody, especially you have tolerated his alcoholism this long, but yet you kick him out when I can't stand that shit. I would never, ever, like I told you, I kicked Buddy out, but it wasn't in the middle of the night. I made sure it was the damn daytime, and I was like, look, you can do drugs, you can find somewhere to go, but I wasn't kicking him out in the middle of pitch black, in the middle of the damn Atlanta, where nobody of us had somewhere to go. What I'm saying is, she loves this person. They've been around for freaking months. And, dude, you kicked him out 3 times. Send his ass home. Be at least respectful enough. You've showed him in your videos. Send his ass home. Buy him a Greyhound ticket or something. I'm sure you've bought him things along the way of this journey. Send his ass home properly. Don't kick him out on the damn street. And then you just seen he had a little baggie of food. Get the hell out of here. And Jimmy wasn't even somebody, like I just said, that I was with. You don't do people like that. Jimmy was my friend, but yet I would not let him starve, and I wouldn't kick him out in the middle of the night to be freaking in an environment that he didn't know. Now, we're going to make this part 2. I know some of you guys hate it, and I hate it too, but I like to say my stuff. I like for you guys to get to know me too, so go use the restroom, get a snack, get a drink. I'm going to let my dogs out, and then we're going to be back for the rest of this. Come back for real. We'll cut to the point. I told my story. I just like to kind of let you guys get familiarized with me, let you know what kind of person I am, and what I would have done in this situation. I would have sent him home on a Greyhound. I wouldn't said, you're kicked out again. Come back. You're kicked out again. Come back. You're kicked out again. No. And like I said, dude wasn't even somebody I was kicking it with. It was just a friend. You don't do that to a friend, lover, or family. Send them freaking home. Have enough respect to send him on the Greyhound or send him on a plane. Simple as that. I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm going to let the dogs out. Make sure I got my snacks put up. I just kind of threw them in the fridge. Make sure my root beer didn't spill. I'll see you back in a minute. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up so we can shoot this video out. We're starting to get momentum. We are going to have 1,000 giveaway for Facts 100. I'm starting to collect stuff, and it is going to be one hell of a giveaway. I think I'm going to do a woman's giveaway and a man's giveaway if we do have gentlemen that are interested in the channel. Unfortunately, it will be to U.S. only unless somebody wants to pay for. I would hate to ask you that, but I've just collected so much stuff for this giveaway, and I know that shipping is going to be a monster, but we'll talk about that when the time comes. Come back for part 2. I'll see you guys in a minute. Part 2 coming up.